Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning, so welcome back to another studio vlog. So this week we have a Notion filled with stuff to do. It's a little overwhelming looking at it right now, but we're gonna get through this. We've got a week filled of stuff we need to do. So if you saw in last week's studio vlog, I kind of announced that we're going to be starting a Patreon soon. So the next couple of weeks I'm going to be preparing everything for opening said Patreon. There's quite a lot to do because I haven't done anything yet basically, and we've got like 2 weeks to get this done. Now I've had Patreon on the books since January. When I planned my goals for the year, one of them was to hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and if I hit 1,000 subscribers I wanted to open Patreon. Now that idea changed over the course of the year. Instead of being when I hit 1,000, it was going to be when we had our 2-year anniversary of the shop. Because I kind of fell off the vlogging bandwagon during the summer because of work, my subscriber count kind of plateaued. So we're going to go with the thing of being on the anniversary of the shop, which is on November 1st. One day we will hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube and it will still be a very happy day, but I don't want to condition Patreon with my YouTube. I want them to kind of be their own kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of what we're aiming to do. Anyway, so today I've got a couple of jobs I need to do in terms, it's mostly admin work at the moment. I need to do my reels for the vlogs, which that doesn't make sense. I need to make a reel announcing the vlog, the previous one, so people on Instagram know it's already gone live. I would like to do that on a Monday. I have been falling off of doing that for a while, but I want to get back into it because I feel like they do a difference on the views, because people see the stories when it gets posted and things like that, but since it's on a Sunday, not everyone has a chance to watch the vlogs. So if I kind of put out a reel on a Monday, it's more like a reminder that that vlog is up. So, and I know a lot of people are kind of like me that like to catch up with vlogs on like a Monday morning before getting to work if they have a chance, or on a Monday evening. I like to catch up with vlogs while I'm here in the office working, so it doesn't feel like I'm working alone. And I'm guessing there's quite a few other small business owners that are like me, that like to watch studio vlogs to keep them company. So that's the first thing on the list. The second thing would be to make some posts and some reels teasing Patreon on Instagram. As well as the main focus for today is I want to illustrate my tier icons and some other bits for Patreon. So on Patreon, I will be having 2 tiers, and I could keep it just simple and that kind of stuff, just be those tiers. But I want to go all out with my Patreon. I want to try and do every single thing I can do to make this kind of intriguing, slightly aesthetic, at least my aesthetic, and kind of inviting that you want to join. So I did do quite a bit of market research, looking at all of my friends' Patreon and all the Patreons I'm a part of, taking some inspiration, and I want to, kind of similar to my banner here on YouTube, on Instagram, I've got these little illustrated bits for they're like little icons to indicate what I do, but on Patreon they're going to be different icons. So that's what I want to do as well. So I want to do the tier icons, which is a little illustration for the sparkles, which is my tip jar tier, and a little illustration for the chaotic cuties, which is my main tier. So it's got something like aesthetically pleasing to it kind of thing, and I want them to kind of symbolize each part of the community. Then the other little bits are for the banner, because I want it to be intriguing of what the Patreon is about. So you can kind of get a little bit of an idea just from looking at the homepage what we're going to be doing if you join our Patreon. So that's kind of the plan for today. We've got other Patreon bits and bobs to do later on in the week that I will hopefully bring you along, but I did want to show a bit more of today. Not sure why, I'm feeling in the vloggy mood, so we're going to go with it and we're going to start working. So I'm going to put my headphones in, we're going to open up Premiere Pro and we're going to make a little quick reel about the vlog, and then we're going to get started with some illustration. I've got my iPad charging already, so once that's charged a little bit and I charge my Apple Pencil, we are ready to illustrate. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. guys, it's Tuesday. As you've seen, I've been in the office already for a bit now. It's 10:30. I've been in here since 9 o'clock. Basically all I've been doing is illustrating. Just had a little break. And Apple Pencil is now back at 100%. It wasn't running low, but I just wanted to make sure I had enough battery to finish this. So what I've been doing today is I've been illustrating the little kind of icons that I'm going to be using on my banner for the chaotic community. So yeah, I've just been illustrating that. I've got the outline done and the base colour done. Just need to do some shading and adjust the line art. And then we're ready to build the banner, I think. There will be one thing currently missing from the banner, as I will be showing you what I'm doing on the computer and things, because there will be the logo for the game show, but I'm keeping the name of the game show a secret for now. So I thought it'd be nice for us to at least have one thing that's a secret, since I'm bringing you guys along with the journey of creating this Patreon. So I wanted a little something to be a little bit a surprise close to the time. So yeah, we're just finishing off these illustrations. Then what do we need to do? Then I need to create a post, which I might do that before I get back stuck into drawing. I need to do a post for Instagram. I did prepare a reel yesterday for Instagram, but I don't want to put that up yet. I'm thinking a static post first, because I did post a reel yesterday, but reels do better. I never really know what to do with Instagram. Sometimes I'm like on the ball with it, other times not so much. Like for example, weirdly, last studio vlog is kind of flopping a bit. She's struggling with her views, but the reel of the vlog is doing quite well. It's nearly on 300 views. So I'm like, why aren't these people going to watch it? Anyway, just normal small business drama of dealing with social media. So I need to do that. Do I do the post now? I also want to adjust some of the illustrations I did yesterday. So the first illustration I did of the sparkles, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I know I can do better, because when I got, basically it'd been a while since I'd drawn, right? So the first one is like a first pancake kind of style, it's still good, but it's not my best work, and I might be adjusting the illustrations a bit. Basically, when you compare the Sparkles logo to the Chaotic Cuties logo, the eyes of the stars need to be larger. Like, this is supposed to be kawaii and cutesy. They need giant eyes. So I might adjust that later as well. I've got quite a few bits to do, but it's all a lot of admin stuff. Like, it's all me sat down for quite a long time trying to figure this out. Like, this week isn't going to be much actual. I don't think we actually have anything proper to do, like, other than iPad and laptop work this week. But next week we will be doing the kind of digital goodie box. I'm still figuring out the name. I have a name in mind, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that name or if I'm going to change it. So I won't say it just yet, just in case I change it. It's me still deciding things at the moment. But that's what we're going to be doing next week, is we're going to be designing the digital goodies for the month of November for Patreon. So I'm going to bring you along, and we will test them as well, which means we will be test cutting them, because I want some for myself, and using them. So we will be hopefully doing a sticker sheet and a notepad and possibly a wallpaper. Still yet to decide whether I will do the wallpaper or not. I think I might. It just depends how long it will take me to illustrate all of this kind of stuff. It might take me the rest of the week. Well, no, the whole of next week. What am I on about? This probably will take me the whole of next week, so that's why I've got like a whole week blocked off to do the design of those. But that's why I kind of want to get like most of the stuff done in terms of the other graphics and illustrations done this week. I do have something on my list today that I don't think I'll be able to get done just yet, but I will pass it on to tomorrow, because I have sketched the logo for the game show and I'm loving how it's looking. And I do have a plan of hopefully creating a sign with the logo. I don't know if we will be able to actually do this, because that requires my lovely laser machine that's up there. And I have not used that machine yet. I've had it since like July or something, and I have not turned it on yet. I'm gonna get the trial of the software first, because like you've got a 30-day trial, so I'm gonna use that, and then I will purchase the software. But that's going to be interesting, because we've got a couple of other things we need to make with that for other bits that will be happening soon. So let's get back to work, shall we? Do I post that reel now? What time is it? I've got 10 minutes till 11. I like posting at 11. This is going to be fun for me to edit. guys, it's Wednesday. It's the last day I'm going to be filming in the office for this week because tomorrow I'm not in here. I need to nip to my parents to get some last bits that I left there and things like that. But you did just see me pack some orders, which I love it. I love this job. Being able to have like this little tiny flow of orders is incredible. Like, this has never happened before for me. Usually all of my orders kind of come from doing launches and things like that, but over the past 30 days we've had this little flow of orders. We have had the stock off sale going on, which will be running till the end of the month, while we still have some stock left of that stuff. But yeah, this has been, I can't really believe it, honestly. It's I find it really difficult to celebrate my wins. Like, I just posted about this on my Instagram stories, and it's really kind of difficult when I'm used to being just kind of the person that shows the realistic side of things, and that then when things are going well, it's really difficult for me to celebrate them. I'm used to the struggle, let's put it that way. It's like, I just look at my orders on Shopify and my heart feels like, seriously, I can't really believe it. But anyway, those orders have been packed. I have just over an hour before a Zoom call I'm going to be on. It's Emily Harvey Art's accountability call. I think I mentioned that yesterday. I can't remember what I said in the last one, and I don't know where I want to be for January yet. There's a lot of question marks, but I'm gonna occupy my next hour that I have in here to try and get a few more graphics done for Patreon. So I did finish yesterday the banner. I like how it looks. It still needs some tweaking, and I still need to figure out one of the names I need to figure out the name for the digital goodies, because I don't want to just call it digital goodies. I want it to be something interesting and something kind of on brand. I had a name in the beginning chosen, but it's falling a little bit short for me right now. So I'm going to get along with doing some more graphics. I'm going to do the graphics for the rewards, as well as graphics so it's ready for the podcast. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the graphics for the rewards, graphics for the podcast, and then get onto the Zoom call. These Zoom calls tend to take a long time, the accountability ones, but I love joining these Zoom calls. So I'm probably not going to have time to do anything else today other than these Zoom calls, which also means I'm not going to have time to do anything else this week, because Friday is my editing day, which is my usual schedule of editing vlogs on a Friday. And I like to keep it that way, so I at least have a little bit of time, because I also have a lot of stuff I need to prep for this weekend, but you don't need to know about that. Let's get cracking on some Patreon bits and then go on a Zoom, and then I'll be back to end the vlog. So, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I cannot remember what I filmed this week, but I do know it's been very Patreon heavy, and I hope you're okay with that, because that's going to be the journey for the next 2 weeks at least. I'm really excited for this new chapter, and I'm also very, very nervous. I was speaking to a friend yesterday, and I'm just like, I'm very nervous for launching Patreon. The imposter syndrome, she's kicking in. That little voice in the back of my head, she's been very annoying lately. But it's a mix of nerves and excitement, because this is something new I've never done before. I keep thinking I'm forgetting something. Hopefully I'm not. But I'm also really excited to host the first game show at the end of November. The game shows will probably be during the end of the month, so it still gives people time to join if they want to join for the game show. And I'm still to figure out the day of the week and kind of what time, but I'm actually going to put that up to my Patreons during the month of November to vote for, so it can kind of be a joint decision, if that makes sense. But next week we're going to be doing all the goodies for Patreon, so you will be able to see what the Patreon members will be getting for the month of November, and if you like it, you could join as well and get it for free. There's going to be, hopefully, phone and desktop wallpaper, sticker sheet, as well as a notepad with the theme of November, which is Kevin's library. So Kevin is going to be featured quite a bit in the goodies, and he's this is where we're going to be able to do a lot more illustration and get some more juices flowing, let's put it that way. Well, I will see you guys next week for another studio vlog on the journey to opening our first Patreon, and on the journey to hopefully making this our full-time job one day, because that's just the goal, isn't it, to do this for full-time, because this job is incredible. You guys are incredible. Everyone that supports me, I love you all so much, and you mean the absolute world to me. And I will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, right? Okay? If you've watched this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a little comment down below. Whatever you fancy. Let's have a little chat, shall we?